Hey, what's up? It's George Daniel Centeo. Welcome to Dr. Centeo, where I'm just on my way to healing. Healing, that's all. So I'm not a certified doctor as of right now, but you know, I can still heal my patients. So I pulled out my tarot cards because I'm like, you know what? Let me do something that I like to do, something that I enjoy, because doing what you enjoy, sometimes it's necessary. Actually, I think you should find what you enjoy and do what's necessary. So my readings, when I post them here, are pretty much towards myself, right? I'm doing readings for me. I'm going to be reading my own energy that I'm around, energy that, you know, this reading is for me. I'm simply sharing it for you. If anything resonates with you, feel free to apply the knowledge, you know, take these as suggestions, okay? But this reading is for me, and I'm just sharing it with you. So, all right. So I got some cards just already. The energy is already pulling up. It's vibrating. Let's see. So in the future, I do want to do readings for YouTubers. I don't know if that's something I should be talking about now, just because I have so much going on, like with school, work, and just figuring out my work-life balance situation. So I need some clarity for myself. That's why I do these readings, is for clarity. I'm not doing it because I feel really good, and right now I'm in a stuck position. At least my mind is clouded, and if you feel that way, then you know, then I hope this guides not just me but others that listen. But again, this reading is directed for myself, and I'm just sharing it with you. So all right, future me, we finally got a card popping out. I mean, we have lots of them kind of popping out, but I'm gonna take that one for sure. It was a clean pop out. So this is the theme of the reading. All right, so the theme of the reading is the devil. So I don't know, but I classify myself as the devil myself. I am the devil in God. I don't mean it in a offensive way. I don't mean it like I'm the actual devil, like what you guys see in movies. If you guys understand the devil the way that I do, is that the devil exists in a way that is an energetic way, right? So it has to do with anger, addiction, things like that. The difference with me is I'm not afraid to talk about my devil. I'm not afraid about, you know, the devil is not just a thing or an energy that is just here to like destroy and things like that. Like, if that's what you understand, again, I do like religion. I like learning about it, but the devil gets a really bad rep, and I don't think the devil is here to harm people. It's here to bring fear out of people, okay? I think people already have fear within them, and yeah, so it's interesting that that's the first card that's the theme of the reading, is the devil. And I was literally just having this conversation, you know, through frustration. Like, I am the devil. I am the devil. And again, I just feel like people are gonna take it out of content. That's why I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to walk with it. I'm here to do it. Like, I'm not somebody that wants to, like, anyways, Your devil's your devil, my devil's my devil, all right? That's how I'm gonna take it. So what you believe your devil is, that's what it is. What I believe my devil is, that's what it is. The same way what you believe your God is what I believe my God is. But I am the devil within God. So that is the energy that I'm picking up on here. And I hope that you guys can see my content. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook page, my Facebook page is called Mystical Thoughts. That way you can see a little more personalized version of me. I like to sing, I like to dance, but the devil does follow me around, you know. The fear of singing, the fear of doing something new, the fear of, you know, what it is. I don't believe the devil's actual person. I don't believe that God is an actual person, but I believe the vibrations of the devil, and I believe the vibration of God. I do believe in the vibrations of those. And to understand, if you want to defeat your own devil, you have to understand your own devil, okay? New levels, new devils. So I don't have the same vibration all the time, all right? I see the devil as a challenge, as somebody that's facing a challenge part of their life, a vulnerable part of their life, and maybe an insecure part of their life, or they're facing an addiction in their life. You know, that's the devil to me. It's when you're doing something that is not beneficial, that's not serving others or yourself in its own way. I'm a sex addict, okay? When I tell you I'm a sex addict, I love sex and sex with men. All right, I'm a virgin when it comes to women, but I am a sex addict. And you know what, Grindr, I'm calling you out on that. You have the devil symbol on there because they know what they're doing. Grindr knows what it's doing to me. Grindr, like that is a gay app that pretty much put all these men in a boat where they can just be cruising along. And look, I'm not going to bring them down because I've made great connections on gay social media apps, but majority of them, 98% of them, were just flings. They were just things that nothing came out of it. It was just for self-pleasure. It was like, it's just an upgraded version of watching porn. That is what the devil is to me. Right now, that's what I'm facing. I'm facing discipline in a way that has to do with my sexuality, having sex with multiple men, and just wanting a penis in my mouth. Like, to be really honest with you, like, I love to please men, and I'm pleasing the freaking devil right now, you know? And that's why I'm the devil, because the energy is in me. I am in it. And I have conversations with myself like, I don't want just any penis in my mouth. Like, my mouth is worthy of saying no, you know? Back then, when I first experienced sex pleasuring men, it was more out of curiosity, but then it blew up in my face, and it turned out that I was taken advantage of, you know. But whatever the case is, it is what it is. I'm not ashamed to hide my scars. I'm not ashamed to talk about my demons that I faced, that I felt like I am. Because, like I said, if you want to understand how to defeat the devil, you got to learn and understand the devil himself. Now, people think the devil is a man. I don't think so. I think the devil is definitely a feminine energy, and it's more majestic and more psyche than anything. I think it's more of a mental thing. You know, but again, my understanding for that can be different from anybody else's, but because this reading is for me and I'm sharing it with you guys, I hope you take it with a grain of salt. All right, cards. So what do we have for the devil? So I feel like the devil came into my life to ruin my love, to affect me. You know, I met this person when I was on a boat. She said something that really struck to me, because I told her about what I just kind of spoke about a little bit, about me being taken advantage of, whatever. She said, you know what? She said, you're a chosen one. She said, the devil tries to come for people, for chosen ones, right? And use that pretty plainly, okay? Chosen ones, I'm not really all for the wave and the trends of I'm the chosen one, I'm not the chosen one. I lived that life. I'm kind of past it. You know, if you think you're a chosen one, you go ahead. If you don't think you're a chosen one, you just go ahead too. All you guys just go ahead. But she said that the devil attacks you when you're a child because it wants to take you out before. That's why most of our traumas, people who do have trauma when they're younger, I think it felt like because the devil was coming for you. And I don't mean like a person, you know, she's like, it wasn't the actual person who really hurt you, but the devil himself. And I'm like, I didn't really understand that in a way, but like, I must have came for myself or something. There must have been some type of karmic, some type of thing that I've done, either that was super really good and the energy was trying to, you know, the negative energy was trying to take me out because they were just studying me, following me, whatever the case is. But we got being led astray, secret temptation. So I'm tired of being led astray. I'm tired of feeling like I'm going somewhere and then I hit a dead end. All right, that's the devil energy. That's the devil energy. How are we supposed to heal each other? And you know, I think the devil needs healing. All right, and not the healing like a doctor. All right, we don't need to do a procedure on the devil. We just need that healing and what the devil has done to us. How the devil has lingered on us. How the devil lingered on me. And I need to really accept it and move on with it, because the more it's just something that, you know, trauma, that's real. All right, that shit sticks. Trauma really does stick, and I can't be out here trying to live a normal life knowing I don't live a normal life. All right, we also got light codes, travel awaits you. So I see in my life that I'm traveling in different dimensions. If you understand it, you understand it. If you don't, you don't. Because right now I'm in channel mode. So most people see me as the person they met me, but this is a real part of me that is deep. It's hidden. It's secretive. It's not really just putting it out there when I'm just out and about doing my adult responsibilities and adult goals. You know, this is my spirit moving through me. And the thing is, I was never meant to become famous. I was never meant to. My work is not through the physical realm. My work is the energy, all right? I speak energy. I don't speak the physical language. Like, that's not my goal. My goal is not to be a president in the United States, the president or the world leader of Earth or anything like that. I'm already chosen in that way. I'm already picked. I'm already destined. And the thing is I don't know how to balance the two, how to balance my physical life with my physical relatives, and how to engage with my spirit healers and my spirit guides and these star seeds and all these things, because I understand both sides and I want to live both sides. I love both sides, to be honest. And I'm not about leaving one side for the other. You know, if I could split myself in half and become two wholes, but none of the other side can receive both of me, like fully, they can only get the half that I'm available to, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna split myself, and if that means I have to struggle, if that means I can't give my full 100% that I know I can in one way or the other, then that's just what the case is gonna be. We're gonna change up that 100% to a new 100%, because you know what? I'm still gonna do what I can. Now, I got abundance. This tells me I'm going the right way. This tells me that no matter where you go, you're never left alone. You're always being watched. The sun is always, it's the eye of the fucking tiger. The eye of the fucking sun, man. The sun is an eye. I am an eye. They see through me. I was chosen not because of my strength, not because of my purity, not because of my honesty, not because of the troubles that I've came from and how I changed through that. I feel like I was really chosen because my understanding of evil, my understanding of good, and understanding that a person is not good or evil. It's the energy, and y'all don't understand the energy. Y'all don't understand that the vibration that somebody embodies to do a certain behavior or to act upon a certain thing. Like my sex addiction has nothing to do with my soul. It has nothing to do with my well-being. What my sex addiction is the energy that already existed before my physical presence was here. And then I embody that because I absorbed it. I absorbed that information. If you don't understand that you absorb information, especially when you're a child, then you don't understand trauma. You don't understand how to cure trauma. You don't understand how to heal trauma. You don't understand how to probably cure your own trauma. And you know what trauma covers? Trauma covers your identity. It covers your light, but guess what? Your identity is still there. Your light is still there. All right, all these things are still there, and the thing is, not one takes away from the other, and it still exists. All right, now my goal for this reading is to understand, why am I so afraid of letting people see me for the hurt? Why do I only want to talk about the good things in my life? Why do I want to talk about only the things that I got going on? Why am I always trying to cut off what looks bad? If that's a part of me, if I walk that path, if that's a part of my footprints, why am I trying to leave out the bad or the challenging parts and things like that? Because I don't get it. Do we just really want to live in a world that we pretend not to see the bad, or we want to punish the bad, or we want to, I get it. They done a bad. It's an eye for an eye. We want to imprison people, but that's not the way our spirit moves. Our spirit is one for all for one. It doesn't matter if you're God or the devil. It's still a spirit, and that's for sure. You're still a spirit. It's still an energy. If you're a person and you never got frustrated at your child, or you never got frustrated on not completing a goal or from a heartbreak, then yeah, you're probably just all good. Because you know what? Heartbreaks, that sucks. That's a devil energy. When you get your heart broken, it's painful. And if you haven't gotten your heart broken, I would say maybe toodles to you, but you also haven't experienced love. Because I feel like every love has a heartbreak. And if it's not for the love that you're in, it was a past love that taught you a lesson. Your previous, it doesn't even have to be a person, but a previous experience that broke your heart. And it's like something that you personally experience. It's not what you hear. It's not what somebody else experienced. If you can empathize with somebody else, that's awesome. If you can sympathize with somebody else, that's awesome too. If you can imagine what somebody has gone through when they've gone through that, that's great. But really, there's no benefits into that unless you are with that person and you're trying to understand and you're trying to help and you're trying to improve, that situation. If you're actually, that's healing right there. When you're listening to the person that's been hurt. So for the next 3 months, let's figure out what this theme is. Right now, it is February 14th, Valentine's Day, my favorite holiday. But, it is what it is this holiday, because I'm right here, I'm doing this, I'm doing me. Alright, so we got story time. Alright. Just read it all together. So I got my cards laid out here. They're gonna tell me a story for the next 3 months of what the energy brings to me. So communication seems to be where it all starts. And I'm sorry, I'm not really a good communicator. I really wish that I was, but it's just sometimes you don't get what you wish for, and sometimes you get what you deserve. So this starts off with communication. There are people praying for people. I think people are praying for me. Not for George Danielson Teo, right? But for the role that I play. People are praying for that role. They're asking for help. They're asking for understanding. They're asking to shed light, and I feel like I'm trying to give that, and I'm giving it the best way that I can. Again, I'm not a god. I'm not a devil, but this is just an expression of what I feel inside of me. All right. I'm not saying like, don't try to twist my words. Don't try to come for me in a way, because I'm protected. More than one person watches me. More than one thing watches me, and spirit moves a lot quicker than I can. So it is what it is. You are what you are, and that's all I gotta say there. So communication, again, is one of the keys that unlocks the puzzle, unlocks your puzzle. I talk about my previous readings. Some of these content has been posted, some of them have not. But I talk about you are a piece of our puzzle. I am a piece of our puzzle. I'm just a single piece, all right? And I'm polishing my piece up. I'm cleaning my piece up. I'm making sure that my piece is secured. Because when it all comes down to it, I can't be the whole puzzle. We are all the puzzle into this earth. And that includes, I believe the animals, the nature, the trees, the plants, the people, the insects, the bugs. These are all things that live coassign one another, creating a bigger picture. And if you ever put 1,000 pieces together of a puzzle, it takes work. And if you're missing one piece, then the puzzle is not complete. So I'm a big believer it's all for one, one for all, especially in this state of mind, in this state of placement that I'm in. This is just where I'm at. So I got a little bit of the Tower card coming in. Something is being turned upside down, and it's just chaotic. It's kind of annoying. It's just being, the Tower card represents the beginning of the beginning of the end, or the end of the beginning. I'm not sure where it's at, but I'm hearing a halt to that. I'm hearing that I was going through execution, right? They wanted to get rid of me. They wanted to cut me off. And I'm getting that somebody, the Hierophant, is receiving news, receiving communication, and they already knew what was going on, but they wanted to hear the other side, what they had to say. They already knew what was going on, but they wanted to see how it played out. They wanted to understand what the devil was doing, because the devil really was, I'm winning, right? Because that's what the devil wants to do. He makes a deal and he wants to win. He wants to make sure that he doesn't even care if you fulfill his end of the bargain. That's not what the devil wants. The devil wants, he wants to be entertained. He wants to see the hurt. He wants people to feel what he has felt. The devil doesn't want to be alone. That's the devil's problem. The devil always wants somebody to be around them. The devil energy is attracted to lower vibrations, because lower vibrations don't leave as quickly as higher vibrations. Lower vibrations are more slow moving. They're more, they're explosive and powerful, but they're just not fast moving. So that means like you stay in situations that you don't want to stay in more than usual, because you can't make your own mind up and you don't make a move. You spend more time than you need to. However, I feel that I'm being saved. I feel that, people have watched me enough to understand my true intention. People have understand where I came from, and people understand that there's different viewpoints to me. It's like a crystal, you know. I am a gem. I'm a rare gem, and I hate that to say that myself, to beat my own horn, but I really am something else. I really am. Moving forward, I see this coming up more in, I guess, in the March time. I don't know if that's the right word, but March. Or maybe it's April, you know. But it says expansion, educate your mind and senses. So right now I am in school. Right now I am in school, right? And the semester ends, I think, in March time. So that kind of makes a lot of sense that it kind of talked about to expand your mind and senses. But again, I don't even think it really has to do with the actual learning that I'm doing with George Danielson Taylor, me as a person. It doesn't have to do with that. I guess, remember I was talking about that split energy right there? Look at that. If I have to split in two, I will. All right? If I have to split the world up in two, I will. Okay? It's just, it fascinates me how these sometimes roll out like this. And now this has to do with a little love story going on the side, because I got these all together and they kind of came in all hand in hand. So, okay, first thing that sticks out to me is the wands. It's the wand. So this is a page of wands. So this is probably a single, I get a single energy, one that really has their own land, that has their own, you know, their own title, but they're still not really matured in certain ways, you know, but they look really nice. They look really nice. This is somebody that might come into my life, or that's been watching from far away. Somebody that I feel in my heart, you know. This is probably somebody I really connect with, somebody that I really know. What this person wants to tell me is they want to cheers me. They want to party with me. They want to congratulate me. They want to celebrate with me. I see celebration here, that, you know, all this time we came a long way. We've grown up a lot, and, you know, we're adults now. And that's the interesting thing. It's the Three of Cups. But somebody just, I see their back is turned. They don't really pay attention to what to celebrate for. They wanna see, you know, they got work to do. Somebody's really working really hard. Somebody wants to see, you know, their ship sail. They want to see their goods move, their products move. Somebody might be really doing a business that suits them. And I don't know if this is the same person or if it's a different person, but they've been through some stuff. This energy that talks to me right now has been through some stuff, and they understand that they don't want to waste their time, because time is not necessarily wasted, it's used. So they use it responsibly. They use it. They're not just like, you know, they're not like me, a social butterfly. I like to communicate and connect and talk. That's my gift. I like to do that. This person is more self-aware of their goals, and they can tunnel vision that goal into making their management. This is a management person. This is somebody who knows how to manage a person, a team, a workforce. And I feel like they've been watching, and I feel like they have. So I got the Page of Pentacles. It could be somebody younger, but they want to offer something. They want to offer some type of something they worked on. They want to give me something that they worked on and that is special to them, and they feel that is special to me. And I don't know really if it's something that is acceptable or if it's an idea, but but I see me pouring my own glass. I see me pouring my own cup. I see myself growing my wings, and I think I'm gonna be surprising them that what they have to offer is something that I have to give. And, you know, I'm gonna share my cup because that's what I do. I do share. Caring is sharing. And that's just what I feel. And they might not acknowledge that this is what I have to give. And I might not acknowledge this is what I have to give. But I feel like I'm going to be start becoming recognized for my it's kind of like for my hard work. And this work is not just physical labor work, but my accomplishments that I've came and my improvements that I've made. That's the cool part. And then number 30, this says there are two paths ahead. So I get myself in trouble when there's a fork in the road, because either one, I stop and I stare and I think way too much, and the path disappears, or two, I try to put myself in both of the paths. I really do. I try to live myself on this path and I try to live on that path. I'd be like, I can do it. I can juggle this stuff. But the problem is, I don't think that's what's gonna happen. This time I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna try something new, and I'm gonna go where my heart desires and my mind allows, because when they work together, they're a really good team. But when they're pushing and tugging and pulling, it causes separation and anxiety for me. So we got affirmations as the final story. As the theme is to remember to remind yourself of the glory, of the greatness. And don't take things personal. Don't let other people write your story, man. Don't let other people write your story. They want to be a part of your story. They are not the author. You write your own story, all right? You are the author to your story. You tell it how you want to tell it. And if somebody tells you that you're wrong or they believe something different, let that be a part of their story, all right? Let them be a character that came into your life and they leave your life. If they're trying to direct you and tell you how to tell your story, you know? And if they become lifelong friends after that, then that's up to you, because you allow these characters to come in. Because sometimes I'm just a character. Sometimes I get on a boat, I do my thing, and I exit the boat, you know? Sometimes I work for long-term goals and I'm focused and I'm staying there. But when I'm out and about, sometimes I'm out and about just for a short period of time, and then I'm right back to where I need to be, because that's what I need to do. But yeah, this was my reading for the next 3 months. We'll see how that plays out. Again, this reading is for me. I'm reading for myself. I do plan on, I don't know when this is gonna happen, but I just gotta remind myself, even if I put it into these videos, that I want to make readings and do readings for YouTube businesses out there. So if you're a business YouTuber, I'll figure out the details as I go, but again, I have to plant these seeds. As I'm working on other things, I gotta remind myself and set alarms that this is something that needs to be grown, this is something that needs to be nurtured, this is something that I want to act upon. So there you have it. My name is George Daniel Centeio. Thank you for watching me on Dr. Centeio's. That's my YouTube channel's name. If you like what you hear what you like, then drop that like. Thank you for listening. Peace and love.